do you build an internal company culture that values integrated tech ecosystems?
A couple thoughts come to mind. Is first of all, I think it's actually gotten a lot easier in recent years. I feel like when I was first doing this, even the concepts of platforms and ecosystems were pretty esoteric. You know, there were a few businesses where that was thriving, but it wasn't sort of a mainstream concept. And it feels like in the past few years, you know, at a general business level, people have become much more aware of the power of ecosystems. There's that whole book, Platform Revolution. So that's the first thing I do is I get everyone a copy of Platform Revolution. But I'd say the other thing I'll put on the table is we've had a lot of success at HubSpot, but just keep coming back to the customer. Like the entire reason we're doing like these tech partnerships or opening this up is like there are things customers want, there's use cases they want, there's integrations to things in their tech stack, you know, and as long as all of the company culture is around how do we make customers happy, you sort of fit the partnerships right into that framework.
You can also really make it part of your company's strategy in a way that feels like obvious that then it ends up being part of your culture. And so just thinking back to when I was at Box, you know, our strategic advantage was that we were sort of Switzerland between Microsoft and Google. Maybe Microsoft and Google would never actually engage in the kind of tech ecosystem partnerships that we could. And we wanted to be the product that worked wherever you worked. And so it ended up being sort of a critical part of our competitive advantage. And also that we could partner with both Microsoft and Google, even though they were also competitors, and they would probably never partner with each other. So I think there were some really interesting opportunities, and that ended up helping it kind of soak into the whole DNA of everything that we did.
I mean, I agree definitely with Scott and Heidi and what they're saying. It's not an easy task, or it hasn't been, but it's become a lot more acceptable. I think, you know, it goes back to that whole build by partner strategy, right? Every company is thinking through it from a product perspective. You look at technology partners, ISVs, right, alliances to either fill a gap or you know, in your product portfolio or augment you know, solutions. So you're tackling a market opportunity together. But the realization, I think, that enterprises are very ecosystem reliant is kind of hitting home, and it's making that, you know, building up that platform, that ecosystem less frictionless, or a lot easier, I should say, than it has been in the past, because it's, hey, there's a new way of actually doing business, going to market, and co-selling, co-building, co-marketing. So